So I talk a lot about non-scale victories, and I may not talk about it a lot on this channel, but I think it's important to point out all of the things that change that we don't pay attention to because we're so wrapped up in the scale. And I think this conversation is more for the people that aren't quite losing the weight as quickly as they would like to lose it. So they're getting a little discouraged, but they're getting lost in the numbers and not thinking about all the things that are happening that are making their lives better. One client told me that they noticed the other day that it was the first time in years that they were able to get up out of the bed without feeling pain. Now, this is because of the little bit of weight that they lost, but the strength that they've gained over the weeks of them being involved in my program. That's big. If you've been waking up every day with back pain and all of a sudden you were able to experience no back pain for the first time in years, that's huge. And this was one of the eye-opening moments for this client that led him to realize that things are actually changing despite the little bit of weight that he's lost. Now, he understands that he hasn't done everything, and that's why his weight loss is not as quick as it could be. But just seeing that, that was the light at the end of the tunnel that motivated him to do more and to be more committed to doing the things in the program. Another one of my clients tells me that for the first time in years, she can finally look down and see her toes. And although she said it in a funny, joking way, she was serious about the fact that she has lost so much weight in her middle that she can now, when she looks down, she can see her toes. And that was a big moment for her, despite the fact that she hasn't lost as much weight as she would like to. But when you're losing fat and exchanging it with muscle, you will notice that the scale won't move as quickly. And there's so many examples of stories like this where people are getting, and I tell all my clients that the main goal, or one of the main goals, is to help improve your life beyond just weight loss. So what are you gaining from getting into better shape that has nothing to do with stepping on the scale? Those are the things that you want to look to show you that you're moving in the right direction, even when the scale, or I shouldn't say even when, especially when the scale isn't moving as quickly as you would like to, because these things point you in the direction that something is happening when it seems like very little or nothing is happening. So I just wanted to share those two bits of information because those two clients are just a small sample size of many, many people that are seeing a lot of results, but they're blinded by the what seems to be a little bit of weight loss. So if you have a story similar to this, comment below and let me know and let other people know that will watch this video to encourage them to keep going, even though it feels like nothing or very little is happening, because a lot is actually happening. And if you need help on your journey, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and the two of us together will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. And as I like to say, always, first coaching call is free.